Hey, KEC Electric members, 2020 has been a very trying year to say the least. COVID-19 has had a substantial impact on all of us. I'm very disappointed it was necessary to postpone this year's annual meeting. I always enjoy the opportunity to meet with you, our members, face to face and hear what is important to you. With the current status of the health risk to members and employees, as well as CDC guidelines, postponing seemed the safest option available. We were also not able to secure our normal venue, which caused other logistical concerns. I would like to update you on the state of your cooperative. The first item I'd like to address is your cooperative's financial health. KEC is in good financial health. Your year-end revenue was $40.4 million, which was up approximately 5% from the previous year. Your total utility plant is right at $110 million, which is also up 3% from the previous year. Your net margins are $1.66 million at fiscal year end. KEC's lenders require us to maintain margins on an annual basis, but these are ultimately returned to you, our members of the cooperative. Your board voted to return over $1 million in margins in 2020. This makes the 10th straight year the board has voted to return at least 1 year's worth of margins back to you, our members. This also puts KEC Electric Cooperative 4.5 years ahead of schedule for returning these margins back to the membership. Your board also voted to return these margins early this year to try to help in a small way to get the money back into the pockets of our members during these difficult times. KEC has returned a total of $14.9 million in capital credit retirements since inception in 1945. Returning these margins as capital credits to you, our membership, is what makes electric cooperatives different. These are not returned as profits to shareholders, but to you, the members living in the communities that we serve. Every year, KEC Electric Cooperative's Board of Trustees contracts with an independent external auditor to audit KEC Electric's financials. This is done through a competitive bidding process. The audit ending calendar year 2019 had a clean audit opinion and there were no material misstatements. The audit financials were published in the Light Post that was sent to all members, and the financial statements can also be viewed on the website at www.kemeceelectric.org. Next, I'd like to talk about something that I know is important to all of us, and that's electric rates. In 2019, KEC's electric average residential rate was 11.2 cents, which was below the state average for co-ops of 11.55 cents, ranking KEC at number 15 out of 27 cooperatives in the state for residential rates. KEC Electric is planning to do a cost of service study in 2021 to evaluate the adequacy of our current rates as well as the cost recovery from all member classes. There will be some upward pressure on rates in 2021. We are still benefiting from low fuel costs, but loss of load in some sectors has the potential of driving up our wholesale cost of purchase power. The cost of purchase power accounts for 60% of KEC Electric's total cost. KEC did restructure rates in 2017, but this was a revenue neutral to the cooperative. The last rate increase KEC had was in 2014. A cost of service study that is conducted by an independent third-party consultant will forecast KEC's rate requirements going forward in 2021. We will ultimately need to wait for the results of the cost of service study, but I am anticipating a single-digit rate increase on average. KEC has been implementing a balanced blend of renewable energy and an array of fossil fuel generation to help stabilize these rates so we're not dependent on one fuel source. Over 40% of KEC's power is currently coming from renewable energy, primarily wind and solar, and is projected to be over 50% in the near future. KEC will do everything we can to keep rates as low as possible to you, our members, while still providing a safe and reliable power system. Now I'd like to talk a little bit about KEC's response to the COVID pandemic. KEC Electric has taken several measures to ensure the safety of employees and members, as well as try to assist with the financial burden to our members throughout this pandemic. We are mostly back to normal operations at this point. All employees are back to normal duties. Our lobby is open, but we are encouraging social distancing. We're having no all-employee meetings and have limited travel. Training and meetings are being done virtually to the extent possible. KEC is encouraging masks when you cannot social distance, and we are limiting building access to non-employees. During the onset of this pandemic, to help members of KEC, we have waived late fees, we've postponed disconnects for non-pay, we've made arrangements above what is typically done. We've directed members to resources for payment assistance. KEC has actually applied for eligible assistance to help with member rates. We've retired capital credits early and taken several precautions with our employees. Next, I'd like to talk a little bit about Operation Roundup. And this is something that you, the members, can be very proud of and deserve all the credit for. Through the generosity of all of you, great things are being done. Through the Operation Roundup, as well as through the Cooperative directly, a total of almost $100,000 has been given to worthy causes in 2020. Some of these causes are scholarships for kids throughout the territory, coats for kids, community grants, nutrition programs, assistance in implementing telemed in the area, Salvation Army, as well as other worthy organizations. Thank you for your generosity in helping to support these very worthy causes. Since Operation Roundup's inception in 2000, this organization has donated over $1.5 million throughout KEC's service territory. I would also at this time like to take the opportunity to thank your employees for a job well done all the time, but especially during these very difficult times that we've had in 2020. Many of you have also taken the time to submit emails, letters, Facebook posts, as well as phone calls expressing appreciation for the work KEC's employees have done for you. Your kind words are greatly appreciated. You have an exceptional group of employees, and I'm very thankful for all of them. It takes everyone working together to make Kiamichi Electric function day in and day out. I hope everyone is doing well and encourage you to stay safe. If you have any specific questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call or message us on Facebook or contact us through the website. Thank you.